Hi, James Teague with Phoenix Home Inspections. Just going to do a quick video. First of all, clean your gutters while you're actually hanging up the lights. That way you're doing two things at once. And then when you go to the hardware store to hang up lights, or if you thought about doing them, but you don't want to get on a ladder because the ladder is dangerous. But I'm using a short ladder, which I'm not getting on a roof. Now, if you're getting on a roof, you want 3 rungs above the gutters, or above your roof line, so that way you have a place to work off of. But get these things. These hook on your pole. I'll go into greater detail on how these work, but you don't have to actually get on a ladder unless you have a high peak and your pole's not long enough. Then you can get on like a 4-foot, 6-foot ladder on stable land and then be able to actually get them popped in. This will go down in the gutter, or if it goes in like this, it'll actually go underneath the shingle and snap. Now, I tell you, you can put the lights here, but if you're going in its shingle, you can run it through this hole here and hook them without actually having to get close to it. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye. It's after Thanksgiving. All the leaves have fallen, so this is a great time to clean out the gutters. The reason why to clean out your gutters is to keep the bugs out. Also, with the leaves, it clogs up, fills up with water, it can freeze, get what's called ice damming. You can also get icicles. So it's best to go ahead and clean those off. Best way I found out how to clean these is, I'd say, using your own hands. I've bought other gadgets. Got this little thing that goes on your pole. You can slide it in your gutter, and then once it's in there, you just pull the string and it catches it. It's a great concept. It just doesn't work real well. If your leaves are good and dry, it'll probably work. Mine are wet, so the thing doesn't work. Now on gutters, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. On hanging Christmas lights, I'm not a fan of using a ladder. Reason why is because, well, you can fall. Plus, if you have a bad back, moving the ladder back and forth is really hard on yourself. I found these a couple years ago. An adapter you can use with just using a basic pole like this. Now, if you don't have one of these poles as a homeowner, you should have one of these. These are awesome. You can use it to hook up to a broom. You can put adapters on to wash your windows on the outside. There's adapters to change light bulbs. But what I use them for is to hang up Christmas lights. This here, you can clip your light in, and then you just slide this in. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. All you have to do is kind of turn it like 1 or 2. And then what you do is you slide up underneath the shingles. This will latch in, then you just turn it and it comes right off. You don't need a ladder. Now, if you go this way, you can hang your lights here. This will slide down on your gutters, and then you just kind of twist it and it pops out. They do sell another system if you don't like this. I like it because it's, you can buy these poles up to like 30 feet long. And some of the high spots that I can't reach, I can set up 6-foot ladder and get it with this. But they do sell another one. It looks like this, but has a block, and it clamps on. You slide it in, pull the trigger, it releases. It's the same concept. $25. They give you a few of these, but I like this a lot better. $7.50 for a box of 50, and 50 of them will do my whole house. But typically the other ones that you see are these gutter clips. These are great, but you gotta use a ladder. So let me show you how this works. So using the old-fashioned gutter clips, you'll come up here. Now I go ahead and run all my lights out, plug them in together. One of the things you want to look at your lights when you buy lights is see how many strands you can put together. The LEDs, which is what I use, you can actually hook up 6 strands. If you're using the incandescent bulbs, you're probably talking 4 strands. But honestly, buy LEDs because that's what's going to save you money. The cost that you save by buying incandescents, you lose on your electrical bill. So what I'm saying is you buy the LEDs within a month or 2, you've already saved that extra money you paid. But let me show you how this works. So you grab your lights. If you're using the old clips, I'm not a big fan of it. But what you'll do is come up your ladder and you want to hook this on there, and it just snap right on your gutter. Now if you're using the old style, or that's the old style, the newer style, like I said, has a little clip. So since I'm going to use this on the gutter, it's going to go down. So I'm going to slide there, I'm gonna put it on the hook. And you can even do this from the ground. Grab a hold of it. Now I usually put a bunch of these in my pockets. But, see, it just slides right on there. I'm gonna get my ladder out of the way. And I really don't need my ladder, but like I said, I'm cleaning my gutters at the same time. That's all there is to it. Then once I get around to the side, I'll show you how to do it from the angle where you just kind of poke it in. So what I'm going to do is have this here on the bottom because it's going to go underneath your shingle. Your light's going to clip through here. So I just need to extend my pull out. And you want to be careful because if you grab a hold of the lights and you pull on them, they'll all come undone. And with the lights, they're pretty heavy at first when you put them in. So you want to put a couple of the clips in it just to hold it in place. So let me go ahead and get this sucker hooked in there. And honestly, you can actually, if you want to hook it on that, you can actually even hook it here. But I'm just going to go up to where I feel like it's a little snug. And I'm going to try to go right underneath that shingle. Push it in. Twist it a couple times. That's it. So, biggest thing is just make sure you have it right. Gonna twist this here. Do the same thing. Just that easy. This is why I have to lock him up. Otherwise he steals my boxes and everything else. As you can tell. Dude,